Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, alright, alright. I just want to say, um, a couple of things I want to talk about. One, Scarlett Johansson as Poison Ivy. Interesting choice. But, I mean, I could see her being a pretty good Scarlet Witch. I mean, not Scarlet Witch. Poison Ivy, and Sebastian Stan as Two-Face. Now, I think it's a. I think this is a pretty interesting choice. I mean, I could see him being a pretty. I could see him being a pretty good Two-Face. Is he in my top pick to be Two-Face? No. Is Scarlett Johansson in my top pick to be Poison Ivy? I wouldn't say that, but I mean, definitely very, very interesting. But I mean, the Batman Part 2 with Batterson is a pretty interesting choice. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Batman with Robert Pattinson, but I'm not the worst fan. I'm okay with it. I mean, then again, I was okay with Christian Bale's trilogy of Batman, and although I am not a huge lover of the Riddler being the first villain, I was okay with it. And I guess at this point, there's been talks or stuff going on about Robin being a part of the Batman, which, okay. Matt Reeves is going to be putting Robin in the Batman. I feel indifferent about it. I mean, it's interesting, but I'm intrigued. Look, don't get me wrong. I think when it comes to Batman, Robert Pattinson is one of the more closer faithful adaptations more than various others. But where I come from, the way I see it, the way I see it is when it comes to the more faithful adaptations and like kind of more comic book accurate, and like the Batman I grew up on mostly were Kevin Conroy, the late great Kevin Conroy, Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, and George Clooney. When it comes to and Adam West, but those were perfect casting for those roles. But for those times those Batman movies came out, two of the latter were also. Then again, we have the Christian Bale trilogy, which I wasn't a big fan of. I mean, to me, the Christian Bale Batman trilogy was way too overhyped, in my opinion. But then again, yeah, the Christian Bale movies were way too overhyped, and like the 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 Batman isn't really too much isn't really too much overhyped, and like the first the first movie in the Batman trilogy or whatever is decent, but not the greatest, you know? Especially the whole like Riddler thing. Like it wasn't bad. It was just like okay, interesting. But I'm intrigued with the casting for the Batman 2, because like although the casting for the villains, which would be Poison Ivy and the Riddler, I mean not the Riddler, Two Face, it's more interesting than anything, you know? Like, I'm more intrigued to see these characters be played by Sebastian Stan and Scarlett Johansson. Although I mean, I don't have a problem with Robert Pattinson being Batman. I just I just need time to grow into Robert Pattinson to be Batman. You know, I just need a little bit time. I just need time to have Patterson grow on me. You know, like Robert Pattinson is a good actor. Don't get me wrong, like him. I just need time for his Batman to grow on me. It's still growing on me, but I need more time for Robert Pattinson's Batman to grow on me. You know, look, I love Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton is my Batman. Like he is many other Batman. Like he is the Batman for many other people. Same thing with Kevin Conroy. Love his Batman. You know, whenever you read a Batman comic, you think of Kevin fucking Conroy. You literally think of Kevin Conroy. You don't think of Christian Bale. You don't think of Robert Pattinson. You don't think of Batfleck. You don't think of George Clooney's Batman. You don't think of Val Kilmer's Batman. You don't even freaking think of Michael Keaton's Batman. Or, Adam West's Batman. Or the 1949's Batman. Or the 1943 serial Batman. No. You think when you read a Batman comic, you think of frickin' Kevin Conroy. Or you don't even think of any other people who have voiced Batman in the past. You know, your mind automatically thinks of Kevin Conroy because it's Kevin fucking Conroy. Now, look, I want to see the Batman Part 2 because I think, yeah, the Batman Part 1 was pretty good. Not the best, not my favorite Batman, but it had potential. It has potential. You know? And I kind of do like Batterson. I mean, I do like Batterson. Then again, I do like David Cornsweet as Superman. I mean, we've only had one David Cornsweet Superman movie, and he was pretty surprisingly decent in it, and that Superman, the most recent Superman, is the same with the Batman. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. It's decently pretty good, you know? But then again, I need time for David Cornsweet's Superman to grow on me. You know, we had a little bit of a time for Batfleck to grow on me, or on us, and although he was, in my opinion, he was one of the, he was in the top 5 best Batman. In my opinion, one of the top 5 best Batman. One of the top 5. In my opinion, if I were to rank the best, in my opinion, if I were to make a list of my top 10 best Batman, which if this video does well and whatnot, I will do my top 10 best Batman actors. If I get like 3,000 subscribers, I might just do a top 10 favorite Batman video. If that's what you want. I mean, hey. I'm just here for your entertainment and to give my opinion and my thoughts. That's it. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to like what I say or everything. You don't have to agree with me. That's A-okay. That's perfectly A-okay. I don't want to be agreed with just to be agreed with. I just come on here, voice my opinion and my thoughts about certain things, and like culture, pop culture, it's all one big melting pot right now. But then again, it's all supposed to be fun and entertaining, and everyone has an opinion and everyone has thoughts and feelings about one thing or another. And to be honest, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see how Sebastian Stan's Two-Face is, and how Scarlett Johansson's Poison Ivy is. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far. For right now, please like, share, subscribe, and if you want to comment, and have a good day. Thanks. Catch you guys on the flip side. I'm a Footloose. On to the next video.